Welcome back to iRod 808. Hey, my 2A family, welcome back to iRod 808. So I wanted to talk to you guys quickly about the Holosun P.I.D. I finally got it in, and also the Shark X-Pro from Cyelee Optics, okay? I was able to get everything in today, and so I'm really happy about that, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of both products. I hope you guys enjoy it, okay? So the first one, let's talk about the Holosun. The Holosun comes in its typical black plastic container, okay? As you guys can see right here, right? You pop that bad boy open, and then it comes with a padded areas for all the product, okay? Well, what does it actually come with? Well, manual, the Holosun card, the tool, spacers. It has 3 different spacers, one already on the light and then 2 separate ones. Those spacers are for 1913. It's just basically how thick you want it. And then also a cleaning cloth. The really cool thing about this light that I liked, it's kind of like an old light. So you have a magnetic charging cable. So you'll go ahead and right here at the end, this goes in one way. So you'll know for sure. See, like right now it's on wrong, right? So then if you rotate it, boom, it's on right. And it's got a little light that goes red when it's charging and it's not fully charged, and then it turns green once it's fully charged. This light is very strong, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that. I mean, you can just see it on the camera without me really pointing at it. It's a very strong light. Freaking love it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I personally think, and you guys, I've told you this before, I've not held back my opinion. I think TLR1 HL, as much as I love that light, they got some competition here. The only difference that I will say about this light is that it is slightly heavier. It also, if you unscrew the light portion of it where the cap's at, you actually have the battery component, which is actually kind of cool because you don't have to take the firearm. If you ever have to replace the battery because it's a chargeable battery, you don't have to take this off the firearm. You can just and pull it out. That's pretty cool. It is a little bit on the heavier side, but I think it's done on purpose personally. And what do I mean by that? This is well made. The construction of this is solid, guys. I could see this being used in a manner that, you know, it can take a butt whooping, quite honestly. It's got 2 different paddles, left and a right. From what I understand, if you hold them down, you can switch between 1,000 and 500. The thing about it is this one does not have strobe light, or it does not have a laser. I know now they have that. This is just a standard PID, which personally, I don't need a laser on mine because I have my red dot, as you guys know, talking about the Cyelee. But with that said, some guys do like it. I personally don't, but to each his own. So the firearm is safe, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here so you guys can see how that looks. All right, I wanted to show you guys that. Let me see if I have, yeah, that's what I thought. I got one more, there we go. Man, that looks slick. I gotta say, that looks pretty bad. I'm gonna show you guys here in a minute. I think you guys are gonna like that. All right. Yeah, see, there is no wiggle to that. That is going nowhere. Oh, that is sweet, man. That is, God, that is sweet. I love that. Like, I love that, guys. Look at the looks of that. Tell me that don't look sweet, man. Look at that. Look at that. That is bad. I like that a lot, guys. I like that a lot. You know, with the way that feels when you're shooting and you're presenting the firearm and the recoil with the weight that's on there, I could see the muzzle rising, being minimized just by the weight of that alone. I know the TLR1 can do that as well, but that weight on that one, I could see doing a better job. And I know that's not really their design, but it does help. It really does. I really enjoy the way that looks. That looks really nice, guys. So there's not really much to say other than the fact that the package is outstanding. But Holosun does a really good job about that. Like, their packaging is done really well. I've never had a Holosun product that I've said, man, this is bad, right? On top of that, the light itself is very well constructed from what I can tell. It's very solid. Obviously, time will tell because of the fact that we both know when it comes to duty gear, it's going to take a beating. It's going to take its moments, and sometimes it lasts, sometimes it doesn't. Like I told you guys the other day when I was qualifying, my screw literally broke off. Mind you, it's been 2 years that I've had it, almost 3, and my screw broke off. And if it wasn't for the C&H precision plate, you know, my red dot could have gone flying, or I could have been disqualified from qualifying. And by God's grace, the Lord was with me, and I was able to qualify, and so on. So again, good products are built solid and well. You can't really beat that, and that's what I'm getting the vibe of when it comes to this Holosun P.I.D. Now, let's talk about this company right here, the Cyelee Optics. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm real impressed with a lot of their products so far. This is the Shark X-Pro. The Shark X-Pro, you have multiple reticles. You have the dot, the circle, and then the circle with the dot in it. So you have 2 MOA, 26 MOA. And literally, this is the Delta Point Pro footprint. And I have to tell you guys, I've kind of already unboxed it a little, like I said, make things a little bit easier for you guys. This part to me is really cool. I've told you guys before when I did the Cap Pro, I love the fact that they include this, right? Your 0 for your 5, your 10, and your 25. I wish more companies would do that. I think that's pretty cool. It comes with its little decal, cleaning cloth. Again, their instructions is very minimal, but it's what you need. Nothing of what you don't need, and that's really good. Like I've said before, guys, sometimes you get a 200-page manual, and you're like, I don't need all this, right? Again, it tells you how to zero down your windage and your you know, up and down and your left and right, and being able to get it correct. It comes with its keys, right? You have your adjustment for your actual up and down and left and right, and then for the actual screws, okay? And it comes with a ton of screws, guys. Again, I love the fact that they do that. There's a bunch of screws in here, as you can see. I love the fact that they do this. More and more companies need to do this. A company that, you know, yeah, they're from China, and, you know, they're supposed to be the new kids on the block. But honestly, I've seen them doing stuff that I feel like more companies should be doing, quite honestly with you guys. You know, Holosun being now a bigger name, and their prices going all the way up to $400+. Same thing with, you know, Tridgigon, who's been in around the block forever. You would think that they would do the same thing, you know. I know that Vortex is starting to do that, and kudos on them for doing that with their Defender line. And Swamp Fox does that. This is the actual Shark. Okay. Look at that. This thing is solid, y'all. It is solid. The craftsmanship on this is, I mean, it compares to that of a higher end red dot. Like, it truly does. I don't see any scratches, any marks. You know, I've bought a Defender before, and, you know, I just gave kudos to Vortex, but I ended up buying the CCW a while back, and it has some scratches on it, and I was kind of disappointed by that, you know. This one here is very, very well done, guys. Really nice and clean. Again, the glass on this, it's got a little bit of a blue tint, nothing out of this world, but the glass is super, super clear, guys. Let's look at that, super, super clear. Okay, let me go ahead and turn her on for you. Okay, so right now, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can minimize the level. Okay, so we don't want to go too low. I don't know if that's going to come up. I'm trying to get you guys a good... It's hard on the... There we go. You see that, guys? Look at that. Okay. So then let's go ahead and go down. Trying to get it for you guys. Hold on. There we go. I personally love the dot. You know, that's just me. I love the dot. The lighting on this, when it comes to the actual clarity of the reticle and the brightness of the reticle, it's top notch. I get a super crisp red dot. I'm pointing it actually through my window where the sun's at, and I'm telling you guys, this will be beautiful in daytime out there. It is well done, guys. So same scenario, shake awake, 50,000 hours, battery port on the side over here. You guys see that? Battery port on the side. You got your right and your left. I mean, your right and your up and down, or your right and left. You got your brightness up and down. Okay. If you hold the power, the up brightness down, it changes the reticles. If this was shut off, like completely shut off, and you shut it off completely using the manual, if you hold the plus sign, it turns it on. If you hold the minus sign, it turns it off. I'm telling you guys, I really can't wait to put this on and see how this looks on the Echelon. It also has, I don't know if you guys can see that. See that right there? It's got its rear sight divots. So if I was to say this was a P320, and you know, a lot of companies back in the day like Canik and Sig, you would have to take off the actual plate that had the rear sight on it, and that could cause some problems for some guys who want to be able to cold witness, right? Well, with this, you're still able to do that, and I think that's kudos on them again. And the way they do it, I really like it. It's very clean. I'm telling you guys, you know, I had the Cap Pro, like I said, and I want to see something. There we go. That was a little fuzzy dust. Yeah, fuzzy dust. You like that? But what's it called? Man, this is done really well, y'all. I'm real impressed by how well the finish on this thing is. I can't wait to see how well this does. I'm not doing no torture testing on this due to the fact that, I mean, honestly, guys, if you wanted to see a torture test, there's tons and tons of videos out there right now on the Cyelee products and what people are torturing them like, and they're lasting. I mean, they're taking a butt whooping. This is actually one of what they call their duty red dots. It's designed for duty use. If you go on their website, it's pretty cool. It tells you that it's drop, like you can drop safe it and it'll be all right. I think they do a 6-foot drop onto concrete, and it still works, it still functions. I saw another video by somebody who, this guy was hammering the piss out of a concrete block, and then in return, left, right on the top. Then he dropped it so many feet down. Still held zero. The glass didn't break. And let's be honest, guys, as nice as Delta Point Pros are, number one problem, the glass cracks and breaks, and you know, there goes a $400 optic, right? So with that said, it's really cool that you have Cyelee doing what they're doing, and I mean, I'm real impressed with their stuff. If you guys are law enforcement, and if I haven't told you this before, if you're law enforcement or military, reach out to them. They give a pretty good discount on that. So make sure you guys reach out to them and let them know you're law enforcement. The other side of that, they do have sales, and you can pay attention to that, and you'll see that kind of thing. But even then, their prices on it, like this regular price is $252, right? Yeah, it may sound a lot. Is it? When you think about all these other dots now, how much of them have literally gone from being dots that were originally $250 all the way up to now almost $500? And is it really that much better? And that's the concern. You know, are you getting what you're paying for? And sometimes I feel like you're not. You know, as much as I love Holosun, and I've told you guys this many times, you know, Holosun needs to work on their warranty part, in my honest opinion. You know, they've become such a bigger name, and people are relying on them more, that even here where I live, I know of departments that are going to Holosun over Trigicon, but their warranty doesn't cover as well as, you know, say Vortex, Swamp Fox. You know, Swamp Fox has a pretty good warranty. Not the greatest, but a pretty good warranty, you know. But that's what my point is, you know. That's kind of where I think they need to work a little bit on. But again, I digress. If you guys are asking my opinion, from what I've seen, first impressions, The Shark Pro X is badass. The Holosun P.I.D, even after just the comments I made about warranty and whatnot, is badass. I recommend them just off of this boxing. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and get my holster. I'll pause this and then I'll show you how it looks in my holster. Like I said, I have a 4 Bros holster, which those guys are outstanding. And I can't wait to see what the fit's gonna be like with the red dot and light as well. So I'll go ahead and do that and show you guys how it looks with the actual light on, and then I'll mount the red dot later on and show you guys that as well. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, so here it is. Here's my 4 Bro holster. We're gonna find out how well it holsters my firearm with the light on it now. Oh yeah, yeah, you definitely get that great audible click. There it is. That ain't going nowhere, guys. I mean, that ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These guys, man, they make a bad holster, guys. I'm very happy with this holster. I gotta say, so far I've been real impressed by it. I can't wait to see how it's gonna be to carry it day to day. Now that we have the light, I can actually do that for you guys. All right, my guys, 2A family, I appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you again for liking. You guys have been outstanding. The support that I've been receiving means a lot, and I just want to say thanks, guys. For those of you who are new, I hope you like the content. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button and also the notification bell so you guys can know what else is coming. Like I said, my plan is the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be carrying this bad boy with everything on it. I will do a new updated video on that, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it on everyday carry. I'm also planning to have another video up here when it comes to the Springfield Hellcat. My father-in-law has a Hellcat that he's been carrying for many years. He loves it, and he wants me to go ahead and do a review on it, so I'll have that up here for you guys as well. All right, my 2A family, y'all be safe. I appreciate you. Take care.